England versus Scotland, Aston Villa versus Celtic. Can the Villa get the better of the men from north of the border? It's a big challenge for them tonight. 2 defeats so far, and they'll be looking to pick up their first points of the campaign. Away we go for the Next Gen Series clash between Aston Villa and Celtic. Villa looking for those first points of this year's campaign, having reached the quarter-finals last year. Defeats to Sporting Lisbon at home and PSV Eindhoven away so far.
Yeah, there's been a lot of support for Stan. Like, obviously he's going through a tough time, and I think everyone at the club, not just only the club, but it's come from all over the place, the support for him.
Yeah.
And that's the way it should be, because he's a great man, and I think he's loved the whole way throughout football.
Yeah, Stan, formerly of Celtic, currently of Aston Villa, and we continue to wish him well as we have the 19th minute applause, as is customary at all games involving Aston Villa. He's in remission in his battle with acute leukemia, having been diagnosed at the end of March, and our thoughts are with Stilly and his family. I thought when he came the first day of pre-season training, that was just a wonderful moment. We'll get back to that in a while, but here's Jack Grealish, and he tries to get away from his man, but he runs it into touch. But you know, when the lads sang him happy birthday, made the cake, 33, it was special, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a touching moment for Stan to see how emotional he was and stuff, and I'm sure, like, not just only me, but a lot of the other players in the first team at that time were emotional, but
yeah,
we had to hold it together for the likes of Stan, so we were just trying to be strong for him, like, and just shows you the fans are up clapping in the 19th minute. He's supported throughout the world, and it's brilliant to see that.
And how are Alex and Andy bearing up after their epic voyage?
I'm sure, I think they might have a couple of, we've had days off this week, so hopefully they've had a few days off to recover as well.
Yeah, here's Drennan now. Good angle for Bateman. Bateman, low ball in. Lovely goal, Aston Villa. Samir Carruthers converts, and they get their Next Gen Series campaign really up and running here. It was an exquisite move. Bateman cut it back, and how about that for a celebration? Samir Carruthers hit it first time on the volley, crisply into the corner. No chance for the keeper. Villa with a deserved lead, and that is a top piece of finishing from a class young player. Villa 1, Celtic 0. And now Celtic with Callum McGregor. McGregor, good running, slots the pass. They've worked it well, but they couldn't just find the final ball in the last third. And here is Mikey Drennan holding it up effectively, back to goal. Good work deep in his own half, and you want to see that from your striker, don't you?
Yeah, he's done brilliantly there. He was in a tight position on his own, and he's worked it out the other side, and got a good chance now. Yeah,
that's a clever flick down the left, and here's Jordan Graham, super footwork. Graham gets the crossing towards Drennan, who shoots over the bar. That was brilliant work down the left flank by Villa. Jordan Graham popped up with some sharp footwork, picked out Drennan, who controlled, pivoted, but he just couldn't keep the shot down. Great playing surface, Jonathan Calderwood and his ground staff, Baz. They've done a wonderful job, haven't they, over the years?
Yeah, it's the same every year. You know what you like. It's probably one of the best in the Premier League, and that's credit to Jonathan. He must work so hard to keep it like this, because you even see when you go to some of the best, the so-called best grounds in the Premier League after Christmas, it's not the best, but no matter what time of the year you come here, you know what you're going to get. Here's
Greenish now laying it off. Oh, he's passed it into the net. Melvin, you little beauty. Grealish fed it in towards Melvin, who still had a lot to do, and he just slotted it beautifully into the corner.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. When he shot, I didn't think much of it. I thought the keeper would have got it quite easily, but it's found a way into the net, and it's brilliant. It's 2-0 up.
Yeah, because I know you feel you owe a lot to him and Kev, and obviously Brian Jones and the coaches Sean Verity, Gordon Cowans.
Yeah, definitely. They've played a big part in where I am at the minute. Like, obviously I've came through from the youth, and the coach, some of the advice I've been given from him.
Here's a chance for Celtic, and they have got a goal back. That does give them a real opportunity in this one. Jackson, Irvine, forwards, surging through midfield. They worked it well down the right. Irvine waited, the ball along the turf. It still took some finishing, and that's exactly what he did. In the 4th minute of this second half, they've halved the deficit, and that will make Villa work really hard for the rest of this game. That's put the cat amongst the pigeons. And you've got some good memories of the Youth Cup, haven't you?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. That was one of the best things when we were that age, was a Youth Cup, and we enjoyed it. We were unlucky one year.
Yeah, I thought so. In 08, here's a good run being made down the right, and he's got the shot away, and it's just wide. Oh, has he struck the upright there?
Yeah.
Danny Johnston, he's been a threat, hasn't he, since coming on, the number 12. There's the final whistle. Villa with a vital 2-1 win over Celtic in the Next Gen Series Group 4. Villa 2, Celtic 1, Barry Bannon.
Yeah, it was good. Like, it's another learning curve for the young boys. Like, they were backs against the wall there at times in the second half, but they've seen it through, and it'll do them no harm or good in the future for them.